Good morning, mathematicians. We have done it. We have crossed the 10,000 sub threshold at long last. Um, so thanks for being part of that. Um, I think now we'll celebrate with a not now as in today, but I'm thinking 8 hour math marathon charity live stream, possibly on Sunday. Uh, Possibly on Sunday. I do have. Mm, my only apprehension. Actually, I mean during the live stream, I could prepare. I'm supposed to do a analysis review for the analysis students here. Um, so possibly I could do that during stream and like work on my thesis and stuff. So I don't know. But if it doesn't happen this coming weekend, then I think it will happen next weekend. So, so get ready to watch me do 8 hours of number one Debios fan. Uh, Hello, Dason. Um, get ready to watch me do eight pretty much uninterrupted hours of mathematics, and get your pocketbooks out, get your wallets ready because yeah, like I said, I think I want to make it like a charity fundraiser or something. So um I don't know, probably I don't know because it says you have to like choose from some, has to be some official like US registered charity, so I don't know what we want to do. But not today, Locke, not today, but definitely, but coming up soon. um what was I gonna say? Yeah, but it's good. So yeah, it has to be some sort of like official U.S. registered charity or something. But oh, I better go. I better turn off my group chat. You never know. You never know what's gonna pop up on stream. Uh, but yeah, I figured, just do something universally everyone can agree on, like, helping kids not die. Uh, It's a pretty good one. So I'm sure they have. I'm sure there's got to be some sort of children's hospital type charity we could all donate to or something. You thought of a curious category? You don't even know if it could be a category? Do you mind sharing your idea? What's your crazy idea? I am good, no excess. I'm good. How are you doing? How are you doing? Let's let's go over to archive. Um, have a little look, see what's going on. Actually, uh, what were we talking about at the end of yesterday? Oh yeah, we were doing this, and then I didn't finish. I didn't finish his computation because I gave up. I gave up. But I guess you can. I guess you can just see from this that the H2 should be. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to do the computation. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll make some algebraic topology videos as an excuse to um, teach myself some relearn some basic stuff. I'll just go through some of these computations. What do we want to look at? We haven't looked at what's happening in number theory for a while. I guess you can just see it. Yeah. Yeah, that's my code word for I didn't want to do it. Well, let me at least explain my thought process. I was just thinking about the fact, and actually maybe this is flawed reasoning. I was just thinking about the fact that because it is this like octagon, um, that you can just Like, I don't know. I was thinking about what the homology group would look like, you know. So we're going to have this octagon, and we're going to have these, you know, generators for all the edges. And then we just basically have this, like, one sheet of surface, this one sort of two-dimensional interior to all of this. And, yeah, this is not very rigorous or accurate. But based purely on vibes alone, I was like, yeah, I could see how we get exactly one. How we get rank 1 in H2. Oh my god, fine, let's just do it. Let's just compute it by hand, I guess. Do we want to compute it from the octagon? Or I guess we want to make it simplicial, right? Do I want to turn this into triangles? Do I need to turn this into triangles? You know, let's start. Let's do a warm up with the torus. Let's do a warm up with the torus. So A, B, A inverse, B inverse. Okay, and let's see. So what are our... Right. I guess if we're doing this simplicially, we do want to make... we want to triangulize it, right? And actually, could we Meyer via Torus? The Torus? Could we Meyer via Torus the Torus? Yeah, yes. Genus 3 is, oh wait, 12 gone? Well, maybe it is a 12 gone. I thought it was a 8 gone, because I thought the direct sum, like, glues some things together. Good morning, Guitar Freak. Let's see, and I need to give this just some random orientation, right? Call this thing C. Brogan and Mayer via Torus. A Torus, yeah. Yeah. What do I do? What do I do now? What do I call this? Wait, what do I call my points here? Because, wait, aren't these points all the same point? Oh, wait, and hang on, I even wrote the gluing wrong. Jesus. I should not be trying to do this extremely basic exercise live. This is just getting embarrassing now. A, B. Wait, isn't this also? Oh my god, guys! Someone take my master's degree away. Someone take my bachelor's degree away. Someone take my PhD away. I don't even have it yet, but this is getting ridiculous. Fun fact, the lower bound for the number of triangles in any triangulation of a torus is 14. What? What? What do you mean? How is that possible? Oh, it's not a problem that yeah, it's not a problem that the... But what's the square of the torus? Am I out of my mind? Okay, so it is all BBB. Okay, oh my god. Oh my god. Ridiculous. Okay, so let's call this guy X. This is X everywhere. And this is C. So this is fine. Yeah. Okay. So, now what? Now what is our H0? H0, I mean, we already know clearly it's connected. So our H0 is, Z. So this is a category. Objects are mathematical beings. Well, I already found this sus. What's a mathematical being? And that is well behaved. So you have V together with a dual functor. So it's pairs of objects. So that V. Oh yeah, am I trying to do simplicial complex or delta complex? See, I'm cooked. I'm cooked right now. Whatever. I'm gonna open up Hatcher in a second. So that V double star is isomorphic to V. Another object could be an ideal map to some variety. I'm not sure. So basically all your favorite recoverable math creatures. How, in what sense is this a category? Yeah, it just seems like it's a disjoint union of all the categories. Of all your favorite categories. Oh, a simplicial complex needs 14 because of some restrictions. Okay, you know what? Screw this. We're just going to open up Hatcher. I'm just going to teach myself some basic algebraic topology, I guess. You know, you know what? I got an A in algebraic topology, I'll have you know. Look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. Hey, my paper is Burrell Moore, blah, blah, blah. Derived category, blah, blah, blah. Why am I here? Why am I doing this to myself? Good Lord. Nice. You're showing a friend how to compute with, damn, I wish we were friends and you'd shown me. No, I don't want to do a whole live stream series on algebraic topology. Oh, chapter 1's the fundamental group, right? Yeah, I want to skip this. Where's, oh yeah, chapter 2, homology. Let's go. Oh, homology and the fundamental group. Wait. Maybe you'll do a live stream on characteristic classes. That'd be cool. I don't have anything against algebraic topology. I just don't want to do... I just don't feel like doing algebraic topology. Actually, there's some algebraic topology stuff I should probably teach myself. There is some algebraic topology stuff I do need to teach myself. So, any other algebraic topology book with less yapping? Maybe, but we like to yap on this channel, don't we? Yeah, Hatcher has lots of examples, and I'm an example guy. I like examples. So what are you trying to do here? Okay, homology. Boom, 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 boom. We want to do a CW complex, right? Is that what we're trying to do? After singular homology, blah blah blah. Right. I was trying to think. I was thinking about these examples from Hatcher as I was writing this. Consider the graph shown here. Blah blah blah. Abelian. Blah blah blah. So, right. like we should be able to write this as, right, to compute the first homology, do we even need to put the C in the middle? I don't think we actually need to put the C in the middle, right? It's like, shouldn't we be able to just like look at it like this and then compute, I should do cellular homology from spectral sequences? Yeah, maybe. To compute C1 of 0, I mean, this is computing every edge. Weren't going to ask unless it's really high or really low. Wait, what? Oh, wait, 5. I missed something here. Anyone want to guess my time? Oh, on I see what that was. I see. We do need that C. Do we need to triangle? But in these computations here, I don't think you need to triangle. Like, these aren't triangles, right? These aren't triangles. Right? So like this whole thing, this is generated by A and B. And what the hell's the differential of A? I mean, A is x to x. So isn't the differential 0? Same thing with B. So isn't the differential of this whole thing is 0? Isn't the whole thing? So the kernel's 2D or something? In CW complex, the cells are just disks, but it makes the boundary computations trickier. Well, I don't even remember the proper definitions, to be honest. It would be easier to do triangles. Okay, well then I should probably use triangles. But I'm ignorant, so that's the real downfall of you and a rod is you misunderestimate my ignorance. Suggest we form the quotient of a group of circles. In the preceding example, yeah, how does Hatcher represent this 2-cell here? If we think of the 2-cell A as being oriented clockwise, then we can regard its boundary as this cycle. The cycle is now homotopically trivial since we can contract it to a point by sliding over A. In other words, it no longer encloses a hole in X2. This suggests that we form a quotient of the group of cycles in the preceding example by factoring out the subgroup generated by this. Okay. We can now... Oh yeah, wait a second. My one cycles should be don't they gotta be like a loop or something? Yeah. Yeah, so it's not just oh no, I see. Hang on. You'd recognize this font text from meters away. Yeah. The partial 1 is 0, so kernel is everything. Okay, good. Both a rod and you think with one common blue brain cell. And it's so interesting how you express the thoughts generated by that one common blue brain cell so differently. Um, yeah, what's the attaching map of the two cell? That's good. But wait a sec. How does Hatcher just vibes his way through it, and that's what I'm trying to do. No, I know you meant Hatcher. I know you meant Hatcher. Yeah. But somehow Hatcher vibes through this. But actually, this is the example we want to look at. To H3 by attaching a second 2-cell along B. No, we just have one 2-cell, so we want to vibe through this example. Right. I guess the point is right. I guess the point is we're quotienting out by this one 2-cell, right? We've got this one 2-cell, and we want to look at the image of that thing, and we're quotienting out by it, right? So like, wait a second, but isn't delta? Right? It'll take this one. Delta will take this one 2-cell to its boundary, right? And the boundary is going to be A minus B. So I'm going this way. It'll be A minus B minus A. Well, this can't be right. B is 0? No, I'm definitely doing something wrong here. Send each edge to lambda minus lambda equals 0. Maybe I should scroll down to the main section for more explicit computations. Yeah, maybe I should just read the proper definition instead of trying to vibe through with Hatcher. Your hot take is the common dry style is good, actually. Yeah, I think that's true. I mean, I think that's true. I think I prefer that now, but Hatcher has some good examples. Not trying to spoil the answer because you know the computation here, but maybe you're doing a bad job. Yeah. Maybe you should learn to use unsalted butter and higher quality salt egg wash when covering your dough. Maybe, yeah, that's true. I probably should. That's true. You got to supplement the abstractions with simple examples. Yeah. I'm okay with a disgustingly long book. Interview with K-Theory in half an hour. Chat. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to be interviewed on Nikolai's channel pretty soon. So. Rod, what's the homology of a torus? I know what it is. Just don't ask me to compute it. Just do not ask me to compute it. Oh wait, no, this is fine. This is exactly. Wait. There should be two H2s. There should be two H2s. So if this was 0, then that's fine because it's the whole thing minus the whole thing. And it's spanned by two things, so there's Z2. So in that, right? Right? Have I lost my mind? Now how do we see that there's one H2? Do I know the generators of the homology, though? Do I? No? Okay, I got it wrong, yeah. Oh, we are super K-pilled. Man, math is stupid. And anyone who does it is a moron. That's my attitude this morning. Okay, let's just what's the proper definition here? What's the proper definition here? No, because H2 should just be the kernel. No, but that would give us um yeah, let's just look at the actual for a cell complex X, one has chain groups which are free abelian groups on the n cells. Right. Okay. I guess we should just dive into the actual. Let's go look at the rigorous definition. Yeah, but guys, let Nikolai know what questions you want asked of me. They probably really do want you to ask me to compute a torus. Oh look, he does it here for us. Well, he just gives us the drawing diagram. Or does he explain how it's done? Oh, here he talks about delta complexes. Maybe we should just go to a different book that isn't so wordy and just look at the actual definitions. It's not. We're not streaming the interview. I don't think, unless we are, but I don't think we're streaming it. Or are we? The proper definition is that the N cells are generators. Right. But what actually is the definition of what's now actually the proper definition of all of these things? Yeah, I always think, every time I say N cell, I always think about incels and how there's some pun there that needs to be made. I haven't heard it done before, to be honest. It definitely it has. Non-constructively, it has been done, but right. Was a CW complex. What's the rigorous definition of CW complex? That's what we're at now. You guess you'd be interested in hearing general experiences from undergrad, grad journey. Can't think of anything specific. As long as there's no homology puns. Well, no promises. Look, you can have puns or no puns. There's no guarantee about the quality. No, not cellular homology. I don't care. You don't know what I want, Locke. You don't know me. I'm gonna do whatever I want. Cellular homology will fry you right now. I don't care. Bring it on. Let's do both. Let's do both. Nothing matters. Yeah, something about being mentally stable homology. I don't know. Simplicial homology. Right. Is the orientation of a simplex. Blah blah blah. Who cares? Simplicial k-chain is a formal sum where each of this is a integer and this is a yeah. Whatever. Based on a 1-to-1 correspondence of k simplices. And then we have this map. Sure. And This is homology group of a simplicial complex. Simplicial complex with 2 one-holes. Okay. So what? I just have to make triangles? What's the actual definition? I mean, what's the definition of what's the actual definition of a simplicial complex? Actually, a simplicial K-chain. Declare both ways. You declare both ways equally difficult. Yeah, I don't see how they're gonna be that big of a difference. You'll do something productive in the next half hour. Well, good luck and girdle speed. You heard dark stories about El Attic from interviews? What? You made a homology pun that's not been mentioned in this chat. Damn non-constructivists. Okay. A simplicial complex is a set of simplices such that every face, okay. Simplicial complex, a simp complex, shall we say. A simp complex is a collection where every face of everything is back in K. And the every non-empty intersection is in K. And it's also a face of both of these. Okay. I just needed to be sure about the Simpson end cells. Yeah. Beautiful. We live in a beautiful world. Yeah. Delta complexes are nicer. CW complexes are nicest. Sure. Okay. And what's a delta complex? Delta set. Delta complex. Combinatorial object. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. A delta set is a sequence of sets together with maps. So what? A simplicial set? I don't know. This picture's always scared me. It's always made me bored and scared. Some sort of glowing thing. I don't want to look at this. Can't I just compute with my complex? The only thing in existence is a CW complex. Yeah. I see. This is why, because I see, because this is supposed to be a delta complex. Okay. Let's just go look at the definition then. The hell is this? Okay, delta set. We've got differential maps from each thing. Map of delta sets is that. Right, this really is just the category of simplicial sets, is it not? In some sense. Okay, so the geometric realization. The geometric realization of S is the quotient of all of these. Wait, it's Sn times delta n? It's Sn times delta n? Modulo this, where sigma IIT is di sigma t. Okay. How is this better than just vibing through Hatcher? How is this better than just vibing through Hatcher? Probably should have just given up. That would have been a better idea. Formal details don't matter? No, they do. No, they do. Actually, here I was just complaining that it would have been better to have vibed. And then I'm disagreeing with you about vibing. So, hello, just done with one semester of grad school. Enjoyed commutative algebra. You don't know what to do next. Choose geometry electives or go down pure algebra road. Well, you could do algebraic geometry, and then you don't have to choose. Although probably you would, end up doing a lot of maybe more algebra than geometry. Yeah, I don't know. That's tough. That's tough. I mean, do you have any sense of what area you want to go into? I'm guessing the way that you've asked this question suggests to me that you're at a place where you only choose your supervisor later. So I would maybe look into, the people at your school who you want to be your supervisor, and like ask yourself, are you, who do you think you'd get along with more, the an algebra person or a geometry person, and maybe let that guide you somewhat. But yeah, do algebraic geometry, I guess. Yeah, well, Leo, please write me a detailed method of computing the homology of the torus that way. It is a simplicial set. Yeah, it is a simplicial set. Or should have degeneracy maps as well. Yeah. Do I stream daily? Yes, I stream every single day. I stream every single day with very few exceptions. You're a noob undergrad in math who recently came across my channel and think it is awesome. Hell yeah. Well, please keep showing up and ask some random questions in chat, and you may learn something. I may learn something. Probably not, but I may learn something. Arguably, I'm learning something now. We had a chat on live stream before you did the probability sequence for math finance. Did not like the probability part of Markov chains. Still like the measure theory part. Wait, were you the person that was asking about algebra? Oh, and geometry? Oh. So measures, so you like algebra, measure theory, and geometry. Yeah, I don't know what to recommend for you. TBH. You like visual motivation? Visual intuition is motivation, but then algebraic reasoning? Yeah, I mean, non-commutative geometry? Yeah. Yeah, that could be. I don't know a ton about it. Even for Christmas, I'll probably stream on Christmas. I don't see why not. Sometimes the advisor is more important. Yeah, it depends. It depends on how. Unless you have very narrow, very strict tastes. Yeah, but probably supervisor is more important. That was one of the takeaways of my video reacting to DeBios yesterday. What's the main dish in communist algebra? Algebraic G, arithmetic G? I don't know what you're saying. You can't make me calculate when there's theory to learn. Uh, Given any topological space, one can construct a delta set. Yeah, what's the rigorous definition of saying? I've computed a million. I'm sure I've computed this example once before in a test, and yet here I remember nothing. So sing X is a singular given any topological space. A delta set is given by this as follows: a singular n simplex is a continuous map from delta n into X. Wait, how in God's name is this an n simplex? Wait, what did we define an n simplex to be? We said the elements of it's a sequence of sets together with maps. Wait, what? Sn is the set of n simplices, right? Right. So Sn, yeah, it's the set of all of these. You cannot do algebra for algebra's sake. I see. Don't I have to make last minute presents for Santa on Christmas? Yeah, that's true, but I'll be done by Christmas morning and able to stream. Yeah. I don't know what the right. Yeah, maybe algebraic geometry is the path for you, Stop. I don't know. Honestly, just go to a bunch of seminars next quarter and see what you vibe with. Yeah, that's true. Delta complexes are more lenient in gluing things, so you can do it with less simplices. Right, and that would let us get away without, yeah, no, I don't know. Just watching me a couple of weeks ago, you're more into analysis, but you've enjoyed these videos a lot. Hell yeah. Currently in the process of applying the PhDs. Well, we're kind of in a similar boat. Yeah, I'm applying to postdocs right now. So glad you're still getting something out of this channel. You love the Smale conjecture seminar that you guys had? Oh, surgery from an operator algebra? That seems right. I don't know enough about surgery, but it seems too wiggly for p-adic geometry, but I don't know enough about either of those things. Because the one, so... yeah. Okay. Your battery's at 2%. Help? Well, quick, tell me your address. I'll mail you a charger. Okay. So what? So this is the example for S1. We can create a delta set whose geometric realization is the circle. I see. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. The following example is from Hatcher. Consider the delta set given to the torus. Right. I see. See, now we have a more rigorous... we're on the cusp. We probably won't compute it today because I just had to go and do the theory background stuff. But All right, so let's copy this picture down. What do we have? We've got E0. Okay, I'll just make a picture again. E0 at all the points. This is E1, 0. This is E1, 1. This is E1, 0. E1, 1. And E1, 2. And then E2, 1 and E2, 0. Okay. And why is this? Why can we say I see? So let's look at our geometric realization of this. So that's what's our set? Oh, I see. So our sets are, so we have S0 is E0, S1 is E1, 0, E1, 1, and S2 is E2, 0, E2, 1. And now our geometric realization. Geometric realization is going to be the unions of all of these Sn delta n modulo this relation of ours. So let me just copy that. Let me go Control X. Let me plop that back down here. I don't know why I bothered copying and pasting it. It's like basically in the same spot. Just to annoy you though, Locke, I'll probably cut it off right before. We've got like 5 minutes left max because I got to get ready for my interview right after this. Next semester you have differential geometry and differential equations. Nice. Can someone be a doctor and not know any surgery ER skills and just do research instead? Yes, of course. Yeah. There's plenty of people who go to med school and then like do a research degree after. Well, I mean, look, you can be, never mind research, you could just be a doctor. Like you can be a general practitioner, right? A GP. They don't know how to do surgery or have any ER skills. I mean, okay, they have some like basic ER skills. But of course, Christian here was talking about surgery on manifolds. You're gonna drop the bomb. That's generated by that. That's generated by that. Sure. But we're building it up more directly from the definition. Yeah. Honestly, all of these things are just super duper alpha, beta, gamma, Leo. Yeah. I like Leo complexes are my favorite. Whoa. Holy smokes. Ally. Coming in clutch. Damn. Categoric alley. Wait, are you the same person that gave me my first donation on this channel? You don't know why, but seeing others get confused makes your experience a little more tolerable. Well, I'm so happy to hear that that this is making your experience more tolerable. Wow, that is a serious chunk of change, and I'm very happy to hear that you find my confused ramblings to be worth so much. So Damn. Thank you so much. Categorically. Um, wow. Professional YouTuber life. Here I come. God damn. God damn. 12 triangles of Christmas. Control X. Hey, K, do you think that maybe that is why she is your ex now? No, there's no room for self-reflection. Just room for being confused about delta complexes. Um, yeah, goddamn. Yeah, I do need to do a little, but you can only see me from the waist up, so you know this is my little dance I'll do. This is my little dance I'll do here. Yeah. Um, I always knew I'd make money doing math. I just didn't knew it would be by you know failing to solve problems on live stream. Any suggestions? Suggest time you said to look into differential forms. Yeah. Any suggestion? Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe look into differential forms. Yeah. I'm sorry, I don't know. I don't understand if that's a question. But we don't need that for homology. Why are we doing the geometric realization? Well, because I want to make sure. I want to make sure that this. I want to convince myself that this is the actual. That this is actually gives us the torus. Yeah. Want us to ban this one now? No, actually, I'll ban you for suggesting it. How do I give categorically? Actually, here, how do I guess what? Categorically, ultimately categorically gets a blue icon. How do I add as moderator? Yeah. Um, what's a standard moderator? Or is that what I made you guys a standard moderator? Categorically is just a standard moderator now, by default. Don't think that this is a pay to moderate channel though, because if crazy people start coming in here and giving me money, then moderating, insanely. Oh, it's 8:56. I have to go. I told you we wouldn't finish it, but we'll do that. We'll come back to this computation tomorrow or something. Third one joins. Yeah, so now you have 3 people processing a single brain cell. Good luck. Good luck, gang. Okay. Yeah, gotta run.